Hello there folks, how are you? Sean Mourinho again here. It's great to be involved in community charities and for a bit of work here. We're out at the Sports Hut here. We have been advertising about the Ballymena United Legends game. You're all very well aware that on the 3rd of July at the Ballymena Showgrounds, Ballymena United will be playing Green Pastures Church in a game to raise as much money and as many tins of food as possible for the food bank. The food bank is a local charity. It's been set up by this gentleman here. Can I just ask?
Trevor Dunlop.
By Trevor Dunlop from Green Pastures. Trevor, can you just let the people know what Food Bank is, what it's about, how people can help it, and what your incentive is to work with people in the community?
Sure, the Food Bank is all about local people in Ballymena helping other local people in crisis. The Food Bank provides emergency food supplies for people in crisis. It gives them 3 days of food supplies at a time. That 3 days should give them a breathing space just to work out their crisis. With what we do, they get a voucher which is issued by a frontline care professional such as a doctor, a health visitor, a social worker, and that entitles them to have that voucher redeemed. At the moment at Green Pastures Church, a couple of days a week for the food supplies, and we get an opportunity to chat with them, an opportunity to signpost them maybe to additional help. To be able to help them through their crisis, and an opportunity just to bless them, and we've been doing that now for just over 6 weeks. So we're entirely voluntary. We're made up of volunteers from all over the community. It's not just Green Pastures Church. We have other churches on board, we have other community groups on board, and we're trying to grow that all the time. As I say, we're partnered with frontline care professionals. We have our own community outreach and street reach teams who are out every week in these communities, who support us and are able to signpost people back to us for help that they need. And we're looking for more and more people to be involved on it all the time. We're working with local businesses, local retailers and non-food retailers just to support the work that we're doing, because this is a community-wide initiative for the whole community to engage and to help everybody in the whole community. It's not about one section, it's not about church only, it's not about religion, it's not about race, it's for everybody.
Well, I did put an emphasis on it there earlier on. There's problems all around the place, all around the world. Every country has its own deprivation. You deal with your own community first, don't you? You make sure that your own community is sorted, and then if you want to move on forward, and try to get nationally there, you can. But I think Trevor, it's an absolutely fantastic idea. I think if I can ever do anything for you as far as advertising or getting as many people out there to actually realise the hard work that these people are putting in, and you're saying it's a multi challenge, and. It's in your own community, folks, So, as I say, Trevor, you would obviously ask people to, if they can come to the game, to spare that entrance fee, but most importantly, well, not most importantly, but you can put an emphasis on it to bring a couple of tins of food.
Absolutely, we need all sorts of food. The food that we deal with are tinned and dried foods with we ask for like a 3-month expiry date on it, so that we're not dealing with fresh or frozen produce. But we would love you to turn up. If you can't pay at the gate, then please do bring some food. The food goes out. All the food that we give out is donated by the public. It's all free. It's given out without discrimination and without any no strings attached at all. So if you can come and support us as well as supporting Freedom House through Compassion Ministries, then that would be absolutely brilliant.
You've heard it there, folks. That's you can't get any more sharper than that, and that's absolutely fantastic. I'll just say again, I think the work you're carrying out, I think the work you're doing within the community is absolutely fantastic. I commend you for every bit of the work that you're doing, and if I can ever help you, please just ask, and I will try to advertise as much or give as much work or influence to other people as what I can in any community at all. Trevor, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to bring in Will here. Will is the head bombardier of the Green Pastures Football Club, or football side, or whatever the situation may be. Is there wages involved? How much are you on a week?
Sadly, I'm not.
Sadly, you would say that anyway.
I think I've aged about 10 years in the last couple of years, but no money involved, unfortunately.
Not yet, anyway. But anyway, more importantly, a more serious point, you're looking forward to the game. Well, this is Will McDowell, by the way, here. Will, as part of the Green Pastures football team, as I say there. Will, you're getting a chance to go on the pitch with the boys who played and strutted their stuff over the years for Ballymena United. It's going to be a good experience for all the lads. I'm sure you're looking forward to it.
It's absolutely amazing experience for all the boys. Very few of them play Saturday morning league, and for me, growing up, remembering the team of '89 that won the cup, to come up against the likes of Paul Hardy, Damien Grant, John Garrett, John Heron, boys like that there that you remember, they were idols when you were a kid.
I was actually at the game. That was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was an amazing day. I still remember it. The sun was shining and fantastic day. So to come up against guys like that and the likes of the Sloans that played for Man United and stuff, it's an experience you're not normally going to get anywhere else. And in fairness, the guys put a lot of hard work in it. The results maybe haven't gone the way we would like over the years, but it's still, the boys go away from it, we make a big day of it, make a big night of it, and the guys will remember it for a long, long time.
It's sort of hard, you know, for me to sort of say who I'm going to support here. I'm a Ballymena man, you know, and do you want to be at Ballymena United? Do you?
I'd love to. The manager would be very disappointed if we didn't. And, we have a strong team this year. It's hard because we're giving guys a chance. I say a lot of them don't play football. It's not about the football. I suppose it's about giving the guys a memory and going out and raising the money for Foodbank and Compassion. It's about doing good in the community and helping there more so than the football for us.
And just to bring that point again, I think the work that obviously, this gentleman here is working tremendously hard. I think everybody's working hard that has got together in the community action group of the food bank alone. We'll put emphasis on that to all you people out there. It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? It's great. Well, isn't it? Hey,
you've no idea when you're going to lose a job or times are going to go bad for you. So the fact that we've people here that are giving up the time and are able to give guys 3 days emergency food packages is just, it's incredible. It's brilliant, and I think anything we can do to support it, certainly as a football team and for sort of supporters in Ballymena that can come along and support it, it's awesome.
Well, there you are, folks. You've had it off Will and off Trevor here, and obviously I'm just going to turn around with an old pundit here. Listen, it's not a lottery, it could be you. So the situation is, folks, come to the game on the 3rd of July. It's at Ballymena Showgrounds. It kicks off at
7 o'clock.
It's a 7 o'clock kick-off. And the situation is, Ballymena United Legends again are going to be playing Green Pastures to help this man here and the rest of the gentlemen people who are working with the food bank. If you can't afford the £5, don't let that annoy you. It's a £5 entrance fee. If you haven't got the £5, if you can't afford the £5, the preference is that you bring a handful of tins of beans or peas or whatever, something with tins of carrots and stuff. No frozen food now, but as much tins and stuff that you can get, bring it down to the showgrounds, come enjoy the game, support the charity, support the people in your local community, because that's where the problems are. So I'm just want to say thanks very much, Trevor, for your time.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
And thank you very much for your time.
Appreciate it, Sherman. Thank you very much.
This is Sherman Mourinho at the Sports Hub promoting for Foodbank. Thank you.